Hey guys, this is Nod Lammers of Invoked 101, and today I wanted to do an updated ABC deck profile. I know since the ban list came out that some people have been wondering, can you still play ABCs in this format without Destrudo, without Ancient Fairy Dragon? I know it was a big hit. The answer, of course, is yes. Yes, you can. This is updated for the, what's it called? The end of match procedure, so it does have some cards for that. It's mostly designated to the extra deck, but so we'll just set some stuff off to the side. And this one does have a little bit of a side deck because this was one of my more competitive decks, so whenever I pulled it out of the box, it did have a side deck next to it, so I was like, oh, cool, exciting. But yeah, I would have got this out sooner, but I couldn't find a set of cards that I was looking for, which turned out to just be in the box with these. So anyway, let's start with the monsters. Of course, we're running 3A, it's a union, when it's unioned, it makes things unaffected by monsters. 3B makes things unaffected by, I guess I should explain to you the important effects. Grabs a union out of the graveyard when it's sent from the field to the grave. 3B searches a union when it's sent from field to grave. And 3C summons a union out of the hand whenever it's sent from field to grave. So yes. 3 very nice effects, 3 very nice monsters, all in secret rare. Just very versatile and super useful to do. I like this ratio. I like the 3, 3, and 3. Some people run 2, 2, and 2, but I like all 3. I like having all 3. The one that you can't run at less than 3 is B. Everyone always runs 3B. So. And that's it for the ABC guys. Oh, but we are running one extra union. That is, of course, our friend Torque Tune Gear. This is just to give an extra union, plus he's a level 1 tuner, and he gives a monster that he's union to 500 bonus attack. So that comes up, and he can union to anything. He doesn't have to be a light machine like the other ones, so that's why I'm running him. And he turns it into a tuner with the same level. So our auxiliary monsters are 3 gold, 3 silver, and 3 gold. Gadgets, just really good, helps swarming, helps make rank 4s, especially if you open both of these in a piece and you're like, it's golden. So yeah, 3 silver, 3 gold. And that's it for the for those guys. For our hand traps, we're running 2 Ghost Ogres. Ghost Ogre is just a really useful hand trap right now. 2 Ash Blossom, because I only own 2, but also because I like this. And lastly, 2 Effect Veiler. You can run 3 Ogre and 3 Veiler. Some people run that. Some people run 3 Ash, 3 Ogre. Really, you just need 6. I like this ratio because it gives you a good variety of the different ones. So, and that's it for the monsters. Kind of a small monster lineup in my opinion, but definitely a good one. So, moving on to the spells and traps. We got 3 Union Hanger because this field spell is broken. It equips stuff whenever a guy is summoned. And when it's activated, you get to search a union, so that's pretty nice. 3 Terraforming because you kind of want to see this. For our one-ofs, 1 Twin Twister. I was going to run this at 2, but I like it at 1. 1 Raigeki for going second. 1 for 1. We got Torque and Effect Veiler as tuners, so comes up. 1 Upstart. This could also be a second Twin Twister, and 1 Monster Reborn. Just because Monster Reborn is free, so there's no real reason to not play it. That's it for the spells. As for traps, this actually does run a pretty heavy trap lineup, but they are good traps, so no bad traps here. 3 Torrential Tribute. This is busted in this deck, as whenever your guys go to the field, you get bonus effects and get to actually pick the chain order of your effects first. So 3 Torrential Tribute, board wipes, helps you, doesn't usually help your opponent. And then we also have some more no cards. 3 Solemn Strikes to say no, 1 Solemn Warning, 1 Judgment. These all are just your say no cards. Just don't do that, no more of that. And lastly, for the last card in the main deck, 1 Skill Drain. This doesn't hurt your guys nearly as much as it hurts your opponent's stuff, because really your guys on field only have the union effect, so they're practically vanillas. Their effects when they go to the graveyard still trigger, even if this is on board. So yes, just an amazing card in this deck. So yeah, that's it for the main deck. And we will go into the side, not the side, the extra right now. So let's talk about the extra. We got, of course, 3 ABC Buster Dragon. With Called by the Grave coming out, this card does become a little, Called by the Grave out, this card does become a little bit more risky, but it still is a pretty good card, especially since some people have been designating that to more of the side deck. So maybe you can work around it a little bit more. So, but overall, this is still an incredible boss monster overall. And that's our only fusion, just 3 of those. Next up we have, for the Xyz, Bujinti Tsukiyomi to discard and draw. You detach, discard, and draw 2. Helps fix dead hands. Also helps get that last piece in the graveyard. 1 Bagooska in case you don't draw Skill Drain, or you can't really make a good board. You can make Bagooska and pass and sit on him for a little bit. He's pretty good. 1 Diamond Direwolf. He's like Tornado Dragon, but Tornado Dragon is also like Tornado Dragon, so there's that. 1 Abyss Dweller to stop graveyard effects. He's just in here because he's part of the rank 4s. But he's also pretty useful against certain matchups, so that's good. Mirror Match, he's really great. And lastly, 1 Gagaga Cowboy, just for end of match procedures, Gagaga for game, just, you know, real simple. So yes, there you go. That's it for the Xyz. Now, because we do have tuners, we have Torque Tune gear, we have the level 3s, so we do have some synchros, and the only 2 synchros I'm running are Stardust and Scarlight. You don't really have, you can really just pick one or the other, it really doesn't matter. It's because Torque Tune gear, whenever it's equipped, turns one of the pieces into a level 4 tuner, and so if you have 2, you can synchro. But yeah, I think Scarlight is the much better option, so I may just leave him in. As for our links, 1 Underclock Taker, because Underclock is still really good, in my opinion. I think he's still good. 1 Cleafort Genius, because Cleafort Genius is incredible in this deck. He's broken. Just a nuts card. 1 Decode Talker, because Decode is still good. And 1, sorry, use your Skull Dread. Now, of course, you can take out cards like, if you were to go in here, you can take out Diamond Direwolf. You could probably live without Cowboy, although he's pretty useful. But you could probably take out Diamond Direwolf and 1 of the Synchros and Underclock Taker or Decode, and put in the Nightmares, which would be like Phoenix. It'd be Phoenix, Cerberus, and Goblin are who you want to put in. And I did have them, but I sold my Goblin, so I don't have it. But yeah, there we go. So those are the links that I use. This one's a little harder to get out, but you can still do it, so that's fine. And that's it for the deck. I still really like this deck. I still like this deck a lot. I think it's pretty fun still. I may have to playtest it a little bit more, but it's one of those decks that when you play it, I don't know really how to describe it. I enjoyed playing. Oh, the side! I almost forgot. The side deck. Yeah, this does have a little bit of a side deck. So, for the side deck, I'm just kind of gonna go through some of the cards. I'm playing 3 Pot of a Quiz because people like to cherries ABC. So whenever they cherries ABC, you flip this over and then you put the ABCs back into your extra, and then you draw 1 card. So that's pretty nice. The only other spell card in the extra in the side is this one, Dark Hole. Dark Hole is just there to board wipe again. It's at 1, so it's not super consistent. Then for the Trickstar matchup, we have Union Scramble. Union Scramble helps in case of your hand gets dead. It summons back 3 of your parts. This is really for going first against them, so yeah, that's what that's for. And then 3 Copies of Mistake, because this only hurts B. This doesn't hurt any other card in your deck except for B and Union Hanger, and even then you can summon a thing and equip. So this hurts your opponent a lot more than it's going to hurt you. Just a great card overall. So yeah, that's the side deck. I almost forgot. It's a pretty small side deck. You can also put in kaijus and things like that, but yeah. Anyways, like I was saying, I really do enjoy this deck. I still think this deck is pretty cool, pretty fun, and I hope you guys liked the deck profile, and I hope you guys can enjoy, or at least got some sort of inspiration for how to play the deck, or how you want to build yours using this. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.